So glad you're joining us this morning. Ready to sing? Welcome, welcome everyone. Now you're here, we'll have some fun. First we'll clap our hands just so. Then we'll bend and touch our toes. Welcome, welcome everyone. Now you're here, we'll have some fun. Okay, this is the way we clap our hands. This is the way we clap our hands, clap our hands, clap our hands. This is the way we clap our hands so early in the morning. This is the way we stomp our feet, stomp our feet, stomp our feet. This is the way we stomp our feet so early in the morning. This is the way we pat our head, pat our head, pat our head. This is the way we pat our head so early in the morning. Tap our knees. This is the way we tap our knees, tap our knees, tap our knees. This is the way we tap our knees so early in the morning. And one more time. This is the way we clap our hands, clap our hands, clap our hands. This is the way we clap our hands so early in the morning. Okay, we have a friend here. We have cat stories today. Pussycat, where have you been? I've been to London to visit the Queen. Pussycat, what did you there? I frightened a little mouse under her chair. Oh, what a good kitty. I have a little kitten with soft and shiny fur, and when I pet my kitty, she goes purr, purr, purr. I love my little kitten with her soft and shiny fur, because when I pet my kitten, she goes purr, purr, purr. Okay, kitty, you want to sit right here and watch? I'm going to have a kitty story here in a minute. And we're going to build something today, so get out your hammers. Peter hammers one hammer, Peter hammers one hammer all day long. Peter hammers two hammers, Peter hammers two hammers all day long. Peter hammers three hammers, Peter hammers three hammers all day long. Peter hammers four hammers, Peter hammers four hammers all day long. Peter's getting sleepy now, sleepy now, sleepy now. Peter's getting sleepy now all day long. Wake up! Peter hammers faster now, faster now, faster now. Peter hammers faster now all day long. Just in time. Excuse me. Okay, this is what we're building today. The Perfect Nest by Catherine Friend, illustrated by John Manders. Something's going on in the barn. Jack the cat gathered together everything he needed, then built the perfect nest. He took some of this, and one of these, and some of that, and one of these. He built the perfect nest, dry and cozy and just the right size. But the nest was not for Jack. With this perfect nest, he would attract a perfect chicken, who would lay a perfect egg, which would make a perfect omelet for a cat like Jack. Oh, sure enough, a chicken came along. Welcome, he says. Ay caramba, she cried, a perfect nest. She hopped up and laid a small egg. Then a duck waddled by. Sacre bleu, she cried, the perfect nest. The duck pushed the chicken out, hopped up, and laid a medium-sized egg. Then a goose lumbered by. Great balls of fire, she cried, a perfect nest. The goose pushed the duck out, hopped up, and laid a large egg. Jack's mouth began to water. 3 eggs would make 3 omelets. Isn't he happy? But then the duck leaped onto the goose's back. This is my nest. The chicken flew up onto the duck. No, this is my nest. The 3 cackled and quacked and honked, but each refused to leave the perfect nest. They squished each other for days. Each day, Jack tried to get the birds off those eggs. Fire! Fire! He cried. They didn't move. Flood! Flood! He cried. They didn't move. Wolf! Wolf! He cried. But the chicken, the duck, and the goose would not move. Finally, Jack stood before them. You birds are so silly. The next farm farm over has an even better nest, and it's empty. Why doesn't one of you use that nest?" "An empty nest?" cried the chicken. "Without a goose to sit on my head? Ay caramba!" "Sacre bleu!" cried the duck. "I'm tired of smelling like the chicken. That nest is mine." "Great balls of fire!" cried the goose. "Out of my way!" And they all flapped away. Alone at last, Jack returned to the nest and peeked inside. He arranged the eggs neatly in a row. Small, breakfast; medium, lunch; and large, dinner. Jack's stomach rumbled. But then, crack! The small egg broke open and out popped a wet baby chick, who looked up at Jack and said, "Ay caramba, hola mama." Crackety snap, the medium-sized egg broke open, and out scrambled a wet baby duck, who looked up at Jack and said, "Sacre bleu, bonjour mama." Crackety, crackety, boom! The largest egg broke open, and out stepped a wet baby goose, who looked up at Jack and said, "Great balls of fire, howdy, Ma." Look at Jack's eyes. Jack stared at the babies. What was he to do? He couldn't make omelets out of them. "Try me, try me, try me," cried the soggy baby chick. "Feed me, feed me, feed me," cried the hungry baby duck. "Play, play, play," cried the excited baby goose. Jack hid in the barn. The three babies found him. He hid in the woods. The three babies found him. Jack hid under the tractor. The three babies found him and dragged him back to the nest. "Sleep, sleep, sleep," the tired babies finally whispered. "Cold, cold, cold," said the shivering babies. Jack scratched his head. Someone had to care for these babies, but there was no one else around. Jack lifted all three babies into the nest. "Buenas noches, Mama," said the baby chick. "Bon nuit, Mama," said the baby duck. "Sweet dreams, Ma," said the baby goose. Then Jack climbed into the nest and the babies fell asleep. That's when he realized that this really was the perfect nest. Oh, silly cat. Jack and the perfect nest. All righty. We like that one. Okay, let's see about this silly cat. What's he gonna do? Hey diddle diddle. Can you help? Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such a sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. That's pretty silly too. Okay, come here, silly cat. Silly cow. We'll let you rest right back there. And we'll just have a nighttime song here. Okay, you know Twinkle Twinkle? Here we go. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Oh, that's a nice song too. That's one of our favorites. Okay, thanks for joining us this morning. We hope you have a good day.